Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, gather round, because if you're a diehard fan like me, staring at that silver star on your helmet, this one's gonna hit you right in the gut. Imagine this, your Dallas Cowboys, the team that America adopted back in the 70s, the ones who turned AT&T Stadium into a cathedral of gridiron glory, are sitting pretty with a bye week ahead, but they're watching a golden opportunity slip through their fingers like a fumbled pigskin in the rain.
Because after getting trucked by Denver and then embarrassed in the desert by Arizona, America's team is limping into the weekend with a 3-6 record and more questions than a Jerry Jones press conference. But hold up, before you toss your Dak jersey in the Trinity River, let's talk about the lifeline Jerry threw us at the trade deadline. Quinnen Williams, the absolute wrecking ball from the Jets, is now wearing the star, and Logan Wilson, the tackling machine out of Cincinnati, is walking into the star ready to clean up this linebacker mess. 2 new defenders, one by week to get them installed, and suddenly the second half feels like a brand new season. So grab that second cup of coffee, turn us up, because today we're handing out the official Dallas Cowboys midseason report card. And trust me, some of these grades are gonna sting worse than a Micah Parsons bull rush. Let's start where the Cowboys have actually been elite, the offense. 3rd in the league in total yards, 4th in points. Only the Ravens, Chiefs, and Lions are moving the ball better. And the man under center? Dak Prescott gets an A- from your boy Jax. Through 7 weeks this dude was cooking, 67% completion, 22 total touchdowns, flirting with MVP votes. Yeah, the last 2 weeks he looked human against Denver and Arizona, but come on, when your defense is giving up 30.8 points a game, eventually the quarterback runs out of miracles. Remember 1992? Troy Aikman didn't have to score 40 every Sunday because Jimmy Johnson's defense was suffocating people. Dak's been asked to be Superman with a Swiss cheese cape, and he still got us within sniffing distance of .500. Now, running backs, big OLB, and that grade is 100% because of the Javonte Williams Resurrection Tour. The man's averaging 5.2 yards a carry, 716 yards, 8 touchdowns, and he's pancaking blitzing linebackers like they owe him money. Remember when Denver gave up on him? Feels like stealing Emmitt Smith in the 90s all over again. Sadly, Miles Sanders is on IR, Jaden Blue forgot his playbook, and Malik Davis got cut after 3 carries for 6 yards. Javonte's carrying the room on his back like he's wearing number 22 from the old triplets days. Wide receivers. Straight A, baby. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens are giving opposing secondaries nightmares. Lamb's on pace for 120 catches. Pickens is a walking 50-50 ball highlight reel. And don't look now, but rookie Ryan Flournoy is starting to cook. Only complaint, Javonte Turpin was supposed to be the gadget rocket, but he's been quieter than the Giants fan section at AT&T Stadium. Tight ends get a B. Jake Ferguson's bouncing back from last year's sophomore slump, but 6.9 yards per catch? Jake, buddy, we love you, but we need more than blocking and occasional red zone bailouts. Luke Schoonmaker's got 8 grabs in 9 games, basically a ghost, and Brevin Spanford is a human bulldozer in the run game but hasn't seen a target since the preseason. Come on, McCarthy, dial up some 12 personnel seam shots. Offensive line, B-, and that's generous considering the injuries. Tyler Smith, Zach Martin, and Tyler Biadasz have been warriors, but the last 2 weeks Dak's been running for his life. When your quarterback gets sacked 6 times in Arizona, something's gotta give. Overall offense, B+. If the defense was average, we're talking 7-2 right now. Okay, deep breath, now the defense. Buckle up, Cowboys Nation. This part hurts. Defensive line, C, and that's because Donovan Ezeruaku looks like the second coming of DeMarcus Ware off the edge. Kid's got 6.5 sacks already. But run defense. Quinnen Williams wasn't here for the first 9 weeks, and it showed. Teams were gashing us for 150+ on the ground like it was 2014 all over again. Kenny Clark helped early, but once teams figured out we couldn't stop the run, they just teed off on 3rd and short. Linebackers, D-. I'm talking, fail your driver's test, bad. DeMarvion Overshown's coming back soon, thank God, but until Logan Wilson learns the playbook, we're starting guys who couldn't cover a sneeze. Remember when Sean Lee and Leighton Vander Esch were flying sideline to sideline? Yeah, those days feel like black and white footage. Secondary, straight F. Fail. Flunk. Fire everybody. Cornerbacks are playing 10 yards off on 3rd and 8 like they're scared of the ball. Safeties are taking terrible angles. Donovan Wilson's hurt, but even when he was healthy, he wasn't exactly Earl Thomas back there. The fact we didn't trade for a single corner at the deadline is malpractice. Darren Bland, Trayvon Diggs, wherever you are, we miss you like oxygen. Overall defense, D-. Dead last in points allowed, 31st in yards. Only the Panthers are worse. This isn't Cowboys football. This is Arena League defense. Special teams, the one bright spot that keeps us from total depression. Kicking, A+. Brandon Aubrey has missed exactly one kick, a 68-yarder that would have been good from 75. The man's automatic. Bryan averaging 47 yards a punt and dropping half of them inside the 10. Return game gets a B. Turpin hasn't house called one yet, but he's still electric. Overall special teams, A-. If John Fassel ever leaves, we riot. So there it is, Cowboys Nation, the mid-season report card. Offense carrying the weight of the franchise like Emmitt in Super Bowl 28, defense looking lost like the 1989 team before Jimmy showed up, and special teams giving us hope that at least we'll win the field position battle. But here's the beauty of the bye week. Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson are in the building. Overshown's practicing. Dak gets to reset. And starting Monday night against Houston, we get the second-half surge that Cowboys fans live for. Remember 2021? Started 6-3, finished 12-5, NFC East champs. Remember 2016? Dak and Zeke's rookie year, 13-3 after a slow start. This team has the pieces. So fire up the group chats, dust off those jerseys, because Cowboys-Eagles in 2 weeks at the Death Star is going to be a bloodbath. Can Dak go full MVP again? Will Quinnen and Logan turn this defense respectable? Will Micah Parsons get the double-team help he deserves? Cowboys Nation, the story isn't over, it's halftime. And you know what they say, championships are won in the fourth quarter. Drop your predictions below. Who's the X Factor in the second half? Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and let's ride together. This is Jax Ryder, signing off from the heart of Cowboys country. How about them Cowboys?